Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2020 Gala. I'm your MC, Chuck Nice, and I am a longtime friend, supporter, admirer, cheerleader, all-around lover of Strive. Okay, the last part didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Tonight, we focus on the strength, resilience, and talent of Strive students and graduates who are working stable and ready for the next rung of the career ladder. We strive with our students and graduates to daily overcome obstacles of systemic barriers to meaningful employment and achieve pursuit of equity for all. For those of you who don't know Strive as well as I do, well, let's learn more about this organization in this hectic year of 2020.
When the world stood still, Strive kept moving.
In Strive's 36 years of service to Black and Brown communities, we've built a proven model that combines professional and occupational skills.
I don't want you to go after the $15 an hour job. I want you to aim for 6 figures.
With support services and career coaching.
This is a good handshake, Dave. I like it. Good to meet you. Nice smile.
To help people overcome systemic opportunity gaps.
Many of you are tired of dead-end jobs. So how do we build a career and how do we take positive steps forward? We've always been adaptable as the workforce landscape and economy has shifted over the past 3 decades, and our investment in our students and graduates has allowed us to support them and be ready in this moment.
Many of Strive students have disproportionately been affected by the impact of COVID, both economically and with regards to health.
This pandemic, Black Lives Matter, it was just a lot that hit all at one time. It was a lot of fear everywhere. People were so afraid, and just the fact that Strive was there to support our students was amazing.
We moved quickly to touch base with our graduates to see how we could best support them and their communities. All this was done while pivoting to support virtual learning.
There was an urgency not to only learn Zoom and create a curriculum for our remote courses, we had to maintain the connections with students. Good morning, everyone. We will be starting shortly, but now we're moving right ahead. We still have that same energy in our workshops. There's passion in the students' eyes, and we've just been very successful.
Our students still wanted a career. We just needed to change how we do business, which we did in a week.
I'm going to recommend it to as many people I know because you do such a beautiful job, not only mentally and emotionally with people, but you put them on the right path.
We really had to go in and adapt how we were preparing people for virtual interviews, for phone, for video, for just the ways that employers were adapting on the fly.
Now it's go time. It's time for you to move ahead with your head held high.
And we keep innovating the model for the constant change of 2020 and beyond.
Even as the pandemic has impacted our country, Strive is providing services in 12 cities and has launched in Atlanta.
Our students have hope for the future, and we believe in them. Strive is here to help people invest in themselves through a career.
In this extraordinary moment, we are working to support every alumni to ensure they emerge from this pandemic stronger than when they entered.
They push you and they're gonna get you to where you need to go in life.
I've met so many wonderful people at this organization, and just to hear individuals say like this changed them, that makes me say this works.
And we know that the world outside is turbulent. We know that COVID-19 and the social justice movement has highlighted the inequities in our societies, but we're here tonight to take a moment to pause and reflect on the positive work that Strive has been doing to address the pre-pandemic problems that we are finally all talking about right now. You know, an organization cannot be great without great leadership. And now it's my pleasure to introduce one of Strive's leaders who has been at the helm for 9 years. Under Phil's leadership, Strive has experienced remarkable growth, innovation, and impact, becoming widely recognized as a leading national organization dedicated to creating opportunity through the power of employment. Here to share his remarks and reflections on 2020 is my friend and Strive's CEO and president, Phil Weinberg. Phil?
Good evening, and thank you for choosing to spend an inspiring evening celebrating Strive and the incredible men and women we serve. When the pandemic struck earlier this year, the communities that Strive serves were hit especially hard. Our more than 75,000 graduates, the vast majority men and women of color, confronted a disproportionate onslaught of work, life, and health challenges. Some lost jobs, others struggled to access basic needs like food and housing. We knew that during this time, our community would need Strive more than ever. So we mobilized. We quickly transitioned all of our training and coaching online. We contacted thousands of our graduates to help them navigate through these difficult times. We helped bridge the digital divide by putting computers into the hands of our students and graduates. We helped hundreds of our graduates start new jobs. In addition to mobilizing for our current communities, we also expanded into new ones. To that end, I'm proud to announce that earlier this month, in the midst of a historic pandemic, and with your help, we launched the first class of our newest Strive site, Strive Atlanta. From New York to New Orleans, Baltimore to Atlanta, with the nation confronting not just a pandemic, but the injustices of racism and inequality, we are proud at Strive to be building the nation's leading organization that fights for equity and economic opportunity through the power of a good career. Of course, none of this happens without an exceptional team and incredible partners, so I'd like to express gratitude to our funders and partners in government and philanthropy, to our outstanding employer partners, to the talented team at Strive, and the unwavering support of our fantastic board of directors, to our inspiring event honorees, co-chairs, and honorary chairs, and to all of you for joining us and choosing to be part of this amazing Strive community. Together, we are making a difference and creating a country that is more fair and more just. I thank you and hope you enjoy the rest of the program.
Honestly, to start out, when I first joined, I was just looking for a job, and I was like, I just need to get out of the house, I need to get this money.
I had the desire to get an amazing job, but I didn't even know how to go about it.
I've been a Strive participant since 2019, since being released from federal prison.
I suffered incarceration and I was homeless.
They really helped me a lot when I was incarcerated because they gave me all the support that I need, information, and mentally and spiritually.
I gained so much more than just access to jobs. I gained access to myself in a way.
Strive strengthened me and let me know it's not where I've been at, but where I'm going. They gave me core skills, and they let me know the tools to build definition to my positive character.
They actually been helping me out with a lot of stuff, you know, even with transportation, with work, even with getting around and stuff, even a mentor. I even got a personal mentor named Manny who actually comes out to the field.
Through the Strive program, I have been able to earn my license for security. I have participated in resume building and volunteer work.
I owe it to them, you know, for always reaching out, giving me advice, doing the Zoom meetings now. And before the COVID, always calling and telling me to come in whenever they needed to talk or whenever I needed to talk. They was always there. So I owe them a lot.
I gained 6 credentials for OSHA and landed me a job with Apex Company in November of 2019, making $68.52 an hour. They still assist me with women groups. They help me with job seeking, and they're just overall a great team. And I'm so grateful that I was able to become a part of the Strive family.
Because of the skills that I've learned here at Strive, it has allowed me to get gainful employment, maintain it. I also have medical benefits for the first time, and I have a savings account.
Do you want to know what my goals were? Well, one was to learn English. Check. The next one was to find a job. Check. The next one was to get an American education. Check. And to own my own home. Check. So you could see how amazing Strive has been in my life.
And I just want to thank the whole Strive family for helping me grow and becoming a better person.
And I just can't imagine the community without Strive.
I want to say thank you to Strive because of all the support that they gave to me when I was incarcerated.
Thank you so much to Strive for the opportunities that I was afforded by going to this program.
It motivates me to know that there are people out there that support us, you know, that actually look into us, know that we actually have people out there that actually is our voice.
I remember my first day at Strive when I walked in. Larry Jackson walked into the classroom and said, "Look around the room. What do you see? The room is filled with us." And what do I mean by us? I mean Black and Latino individuals. And unfortunately, he did mention this as well. Unfortunately, the business industry discriminates against Black and Latino individuals. But my mission, both personally and professionally, is to show the business industry that our group, we can participate, we can help out in and we can make a difference in the business industry. Because a lot of people that I see, especially a lot of my family members and friends, they work until their body says they can't work anymore. And that's just, that to me, I can't accept that. I can't, for some reason, I just can't accept that. There's too much potential in our community.
Wow. No one says it better than the Strive graduates themselves about the astounding impact of Strive programming and the invaluable skills that are making a difference in their confidence, their career success, their lives overall. Now, if you're wondering how you can make a difference, we ask that you join us and donate tonight, all of you. As you can imagine, 2020 had probably an even bigger impact on the Black and brown communities of Strive students and graduates, and it doesn't get any easier. This week, the New York Times reported that 1 million New Yorkers are out of work, and the unemployment rate is double that of the national average. Now, as of today, this event has raised $500,960 towards our goal of $600,000. And together, we can raise the $100,000 we need to surpass our goal right now. Your gift matters. No matter how big or how small, we need you, not just to keep programs running, but to keep them growing. If you're able, I hope you will join me right now. And I'm going to show you how to participate, okay? So take out your phones, okay? Get the phone out, and text your pledge to the number that you see. That's 929-552-6334. You'll see right there on the screen, you text your name, a short message if you want, maybe something like, "Oh my goodness, Chuck Nice is so cute. We're so lucky." That's up to you. A personal note, and then of course, most importantly, your pledge amount. And then press send, and your message and your gift will appear right here on the screen. We're going to do this live in real time, and we're going to raise the money that we need right now. And if you're shy, don't worry. You can give anonymously if you want. Your support right now is going to make a big difference. And while you're getting your phones out, let me tell you what your gift can do. Now, you just saw the testimonial of our Strive participants, and I look at Strive like mission control, and we are launching rockets. Every one of those people, as you can see, is just on a trajectory to success and a better life, and that is because of Strive. Okay, so wow, look at this. We've got gifts coming in already. Let me just tell you before I even read those, $5,000 helps those in need of a second chance after incarceration. You heard the testimony of those who had been in prison, made a mistake. You know, the best thing in the world is to get a second chance and not to be defined for the rest of your life by one stupid act or one mistake. And the thing about our Strive participants is you see that they have the hunger and the desire, and because they have the support, that hunger and desire does not wane. It doesn't just die on the vine. It actually flourishes and grows because we're there to help them and push them and to spark and fan the flames of their own desire. It's not like we're doing something for them. All we're doing is laying down the track so they can run their own train. $5,000 gets that person critical training after incarceration. $2,500 provides dads with support services for his family. How important, I'm not sure if you guys know about Strive Dads. Strive Dads Strong is what I call it. And we do, I'm really sorry that because of COVID, we can't do Stand Up for Dads this year, where we do a comedy show to support the fathers. And every man, I don't care who he is, every man wants the opportunity to provide for his family. That is what makes you feel like a man, okay? Women, you guys just got it. You're better than us, okay? We actually need to feel it. You guys do it no matter what, okay? Moms are super, dads are great. That's all there is to it. But this allows men the support they need to be in the home and support their families. $1,000 connects a woman to be a mentor as she starts her new career, or connects her with a mentor from Strive as she starts her new career. I don't know if you've ever been to the Strive Women's Empowerment Luncheon, but man, you want to talk about a tear-filled afternoon. I'm the guy crying. I'm sorry. It's me. I'm crying. Because when you see the impact that women are having on other women's lives, and you talk about dads actually taking care of their family, let me tell you, it's been proven, and this is proven worldwide, that when women are empowered, families are empowered. Most places around the world, including America, women are the ones who are doing the work in the home and that are taking care of their families, and Strive allows that to happen. $500 provides a young adult with the technology needed for virtual classes. I mean, how important is this right now in this time of COVID, where there are so many children who are falling by the wayside because they do not have the opportunity to technologically stay up to par with their classwork. Believe it or not, fully 15% of Americans do not have access. So this is very, very important when you talk about the classroom. And then $100 is mental health screening and connections for graduates. And I think I might need that myself. You know, that's so important. So let's move on right now and see who has texted their pledge. Text or texted? I never get that right. Let's see. What do we have here? Bring up the screen. Let's see. Okay. All right. Wow. Randy Zeno. Strive graduates are an inspiration is the message that Randy has given. And Randy, thank you so much for your pledge of $5,000. That is truly, truly spectacular. $500 from Barbara Riffler. I love New York City and I love Strive. Thank you, Barbara. Fantastic. $100 from Basit Sheikh, who says, congratulations to the grads and keep making yourselves stronger. What a great sentiment there, Basit, because that is exactly what they are doing. They're making themselves stronger through Strive. That is Jeff and Judy, or Judy and Jeff McLena. Thank you, Strive. Can't think of anything more worthy. I'm right with you. Let me think. Can I? No, I cannot think of anything more worthy. $2,000 from Jay Sheehy. Strive's work is so important, and I'm happy to give. Jay, thank you so much. We are so happy to receive. You are doing God's work, and we certainly appreciate you. The Pelzer family, $500. 2020 is so awful, but these stories give me hope. We're right with you on 2020, that is for sure. But guess what? Strive is the hope for 2020 and beyond. Thank you, Pelzer family. $1,000 from Daryl Lee in honor of Kasha Lynn. Very nice of you, Daryl. Thank you so much for your kindness and your big-hearted generosity. We certainly appreciate it. $50 from Gwen Kagan. I'm new to the Strive community, but I'm so inspired, and you're not alone. Let me tell you, I've been with Strive now for God knows, I don't know, is it 9 years now? And I'm still inspired, so I understand your sentiment exactly. $5,000 from Yvonne Claude Pierre. Ooh, I almost said that wrong. Yvonne Claude Pierre. What a great name. Strive graduates are hidden heroes, and you just joined them as our hero. Thank you so much for your gift of $5,000. Fantastic. Wow, Roy Castro. Hey, Roy, how are you? Roy Castro and family, $3,000 from a proud Strive graduate. Roy is a tremendous Strive success story, and you can see that he's giving back because Strive gave to him, and now he is giving back. What a great man, Roy. Thank you to you and your family. Jorge Gerosi, $30. Fantastic, because guess what? That $30 is so important, and we certainly thank you, Jorge. $1,000 from Anonymous, someone anonymous, and that's okay. And we certainly appreciate the $1,000 from the anonymous giver. You guys are doing a great job. Let's keep it rolling. Don't stop now. Let's $500 from Kasha Cacy, who says, I'm so proud of Strive and everything they do to empower people. That is fantastic. Thank you, Kasha. Whoa. Okay, I got to announce this. This is fantastic. $50,000 from Alex and Dick Barthelmess in support of Strive Dads. All right. Thank you, Alex and Dick. That is so fantastic. What a tremendous act of generosity, and of course, to such a worthy cause. Everything that Strive does is so worthy. Strive Dads has a special place in my heart. We are so grateful to you, Alex and Dick. Thank you so much. Jesse and Mark Freschel, $500. So inspired by the empowerment of Strive. Absolutely couldn't say it better myself. And Trevor, $50 to Cynthia and the Strive crew. Keeping on. What are they? Guess what? And that's exactly what you see in the Strive graduates, that ability to push forward, that tenacity, and that drive. Laura Slutsky, $100 to Phil and the amazing Strive family. You have my love. Thank you, Laura. So very cool of you. Simon Stanaway, I would like to pledge $250. Well, thank you, Simon. We would like to receive it. So very kind of you, and we certainly appreciate you giving out of your substance and your heart. The Cabelli family, $54. Congratulations on a wonderful, inspirational virtual gala. Thank you, Cabelli family. $100 from the Bailey family in support of Strive and the amazing work that you are doing. Thank you from the Bailey family. We certainly appreciate you. Tony, wow, we're moving along, guys. This is great. Keep it going. Come on, don't stop. Keep it going. Tony Kaus and Mary Trevor, $100. Inspiring work. We certainly appreciate you, Tony and Mary. Michelle D. Wilson, $500. Way to go, Strive. I like the cheerleading there, Michelle. Appreciate that. This Aaron giving $10. And guess what? That $10 is super important. Aaron, thank you so much. Liz Rodriguez, $100. Keep doing this amazing work for our people, and we certainly will, Liz. GLB, $100. Congratulations, Strive. What an inspiring evening. Thank you, GLB. We certainly appreciate you. Josephine Guzman, $100 for mental health for our community. So important. Thank you, Josephine. And $5,000 from Tanya O'Connor and family, all the graduates of Strive and faculty. Thank you so much for such a tremendously generous gift. We certainly appreciate you. $1,000 from Akam Masman to support where we needed, to support where needed most, wherever you want to put it. What a great sentiment to give out of your substance like that. Joanna McClana, $25. Chuck, you rock. Very nice of you, Joanna. So very nice of you. Safety Certified Inc., we want to pledge $1,000. We're in support of helping the community. It takes us all. That's right, it does take us all, always reaching back and pulling the next one up. That is what it's about. Way to go. Hey, I should have said that. Happy to support the program, $50 anonymous. What a great thank you. That $50 is so appreciated. $1,000 from Tom Rodman with so much admiration for all of our graduates. And that is absolutely correct because our graduates deserve admiration. Laura Slutsky, $100 because Chuck, you're amazing. Well, listen, I love it. Thank you, Laura. That is fantastic. Petal, thank you for this inspirational platform that affords me the opportunity to make Strive New York participant. $100. Thank you, Patel. This Lynn Lewis, $500. Congratulations to all the grads. Thank you, Strive, for all that you do. Fantastic, Lynn. Thank you so much for your generosity. Crystal Ward, $100 for mental health screenings and connections for Strive graduates. So important. And thank you, Crystal, for your directed giving. Rebecca Weinberg, that's Phil's sister, and nephew Ronan say Strive rocks for $100. Thank you guys for your gift. An anonymous giver, $500 saying great work. We certainly appreciate you, whoever you are. I give you that with love. Thank you. Andres Hendra, Strive is such an inspiring program for $50. We thank you so much, Andres. And guess what, guys? We are looking at 82,000. Come on, guys. We can keep this going. We can make our goal. John and Carrie Stemmel, $500. Joe Scantleberry, $500 plus employer match, $1,000. Proud of the great work breaking down barriers, opportunity, and building on the assets of strong Black and brown men and women. Fantastic, Joe. Thank you so much. And thank you for the match as well. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. We are at a total, wow, we're about to break $84,000. We're Katie Schwab, $500. Kudos to the graduates, and thank you, Strive team, for all of your amazing work. We have broken $84,000 now. $500 in honor of Aaron from Hamel Vias, his Mount Sinai team. Hey, thank you, Mount Sinai. He makes us proud. Fantastic work, Strive. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much. John Bednash, happy to help such a great cause. Thank you. We have just broken $85,000, guys. Keep this up. We are really doing a great job here, guys. I'm telling you, I'm excited. You guys got me worked up. We are getting very close to out. Come on, we can do this. $500 from Beryl and Ed Feinberg in honor of Cynthia Trevor's work for Strive. $200 from John Bednash. I already said that. Thank you again, John. John Harding, that's the second John, $250. Congrats to the grads and a special nod to Kasha and Lynn. Frank and Georgine Anton, $1,000. Thank you guys for your generosity. Keep up the good work. They say it makes a difference. And guess what? You guys just made a difference. And all of you giving are making a difference. No matter how big or how small your gift, you are making a difference. We have just broken $86,000. Diane DeSeva, $100. Thanks for all that you do, Kasha. Kate, $500. Thank you, Strive. Congratulations to graduates. Thanks, John. We have just broken $87,000. You guys are doing such a great job. $5,000 from Kate and Brad Peck. You are all so inspiring. Kate and Brad, you are inspiring because you just took us up over $92,000, $100 from the Bobs. Your work is so beautiful. Thank you. You are beautiful for giving the Bobs. Thank you. I wonder, is that like two Bobs or is that like last name Bob, the family of Bobs? I don't know. Okay, $100 from Urban Strategies of New York, Inc. Salute Strive and the many graduates. Shout out to Erica Orgaz. Thank you so much, guys. $100 from Michael Farmer, $50 from Anonymous. Kevin Hungate to pledge $500 in your great work and support of Chuck Beer from Philly. Go Eagles, go Birds. That's what I'm talking about. Go Birds. Don't get me started. Michael Farmer, $100. Kevin Hungate pledging $500 in supporting your great work. Oh, that we did that? I'm sorry. Megan McCann, $100. Thank you, thank you. Judith and Terry Matz, keep up the great work. $50 empowerment. Joanne Lynch, I'd like to pledge $500. Thank you so much, Joanne. What a fantastic organization, she says, and you are so right. We are now at $93,000, about to break. We just broke $94,000. $100, Joanne Dunn. I will always support the work of Strive, forever a striver. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Proud to support Strive and its amazing students and graduates. Keep up the great work. $500 from an anonymous person. Thank you so much. No, that's Margot. Hey, Margot, how you doing? Thanks so much for your pledge. We have just broken $95,000, guys. Michael Rockford donates $300 in memory of Larry Jackson. A great appreciation of Rob Carmona and Larry Weinberg. Thank you so much, Michael. Anonymous, $50 gift. Thank you, Anonymous, because every single drop fills the bucket, no matter how big or small. We appreciate you. I'd like to donate $500 from another anonymous donor. God bless you and thank you. Ricky Kane Larimer, I so believe in what you do. Bless you, Strive. $1,000 from Ricky Leslie and Andy Rolfe. $500, a fantastic gift from you guys. Appreciate you so much. Pledging since my friend Chuck Nice asked so nicely. Congratulations to Strive. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. We certainly appreciate you, and I am your friend, especially when you support Strive. We are over $97,000, guys. Eileen Kierman says, let's make a difference at $500. Thank you so much, Eileen. You guys are doing such a fantastic job. Heather Stern, $100. Congratulations, Strive team, on the continued success during this impossible year. Tell me about it. But don't worry, the year will be over, but Strive will not. We are going forward, and we are going to go forward even better than we were. $2,000 from Anonymous. Thank you, whoever you are. God bless you. Doug Solner. Oh, hey, Doug Solner. Hey, Doug, he's a fellow comedian of mine. I can't believe you're on here, buddy. What's up? Hi, Chuck, miss you, man. Hey, Doug, I miss you too, man. Thank you so much for your gift of $100. I'm a mentor as a part of Strive's Women Empowerment Network. Congratulations from Laura and Terrence Byerson. $100. Guys, thank you for your generosity. Certainly appreciate you. Uh-oh, somebody just put a name in there. This is Yashanya. Yashanya Hill, $100. So proud of the great work Strive does. Thank you. And thank you, Ms. Hill. Mr. Hill? Okay. $100. I love Strive from Anonymous. We are at $97,600. Come on, guys. We can make this. We can do it. Don't stop now. It's like digging for oil. You don't want to stop when you're 6 inches away from the gusher. We can make this happen. Emma Trevor, $30. You guys are inspiring. Go Cynthia. Go Strive. Keep it. Whoa! We did it. We just busted over 100,000. We're at 102. $5,000 is the best. I appreciate all the hard work you've done for me. This is from RC. Super, super cool. And Trevor, $30. That's right. $30 is $30 we need. $30 we appreciate. $30 we love you for giving because we know you're giving out of your substance. So Evan for $10. I love crying in my community. Okay, Evan, I'm not sure what that means, but okay, we love you too. It's a little disturbing. Happy to donate $50 anonymously. Another anonymous Strive. Keep thriving. Wow, guys, this is fantastic. I'm being told that we need to wrap it up because we have more program for you. You guys have done a fantastic job. Dana Perino and Peter McCone, thank you so much for your $500. Michael Lazar, thank you for your $100. You guys, we are over $103,000. And Patrick, thank you. Oh man, you guys are just so inspiring. I'm so worked up. I love it. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And just know there are a few things where you can direct your giving that are more worthy than Strive. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. And I also say from the deepest recesses of my soul that I love each and every one of you for being here and supporting this organization. Thank you.
We are inspired by Strive graduates who work on the front line in jobs that keep our community safe and resilient. Every day, they show up in incredible ways. Strive graduates on the front lines or working remotely are essential parts of our community. They keep us operating.
There's a lot of gas mains that has to be changed in New York City. They are 40 years overdue. So if we don't do something about it, there's going to be a huge catastrophe.
They keep us protected.
People, especially the homeless population, they're sick and they're in and out the shelter. You're not knowing who they come in contact with. So it's like, it's my job to keep this building as safe and sanitized and protected from this virus as it can be.
They keep us safe.
And I work as a safety administrator at Monagna Construction Incorporation. We do affordable housing, so we are essential. During the day, I do walkthrough to enforce our guidelines and to make sure that everybody is working safely.
They keep us healthy.
I am tired and on my 8th straight day, yet every patient that comes into my center, I treat as if they were my very own parent. Patients come in with so much anxiety that as long as I remain calm and collective, so will they. I tell my patients, you can fight this, and that I will fight with them.
Please show these heroes your support by paving the way to careers for the next generation of Strive students.
Everybody is essential. Nobody can fight this virus by themselves, and if you're doing your part, let me tell you that you are essential as well in this fight.
They're calling me an essential worker, and that just feels so awesome.
My mind is ready, and that's all due to Strive.
And I just want to say thank you, Strive, for your start, for the battery in my back, for the push, for making me who I am today. Thank you.
Thanks, Strive. Continue to do your part in being a helping hand.
Thank you for supporting the students of Strive.
Our next guest speaker is familiar with fighting for justice. She attended Howard University and for over 20 years has dedicated herself and her work to standing up, fighting back, and challenging power to dismantle legal segregation. So you can see why she has been such a champion for Strive for so many years. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce one of our esteemed honorary chairs, New York State Attorney General Letitia James.
Good evening. I'm New York State Attorney General Letitia James, and I'm proud to be with all of you tonight as the honorary co-chair of this event. And I'd like to thank everyone here for their incredible commitment to supporting Strive. Strive is committed to driving systemic change and bringing economic justice to underserved communities. And thank you, especially to the Strive graduates here in New York. They have selflessly provided essential services to New Yorkers throughout this critical time, and we could not be more grateful to them. As the Attorney General, I see each and every day how this pandemic disproportionately impacts the health and economics of Black and brown communities. And that's why we've taken important steps to ensure the well-being of our state. We reminded debt collectors in New York State that the CARES Act stimulus checks were off limits to them. We issued critical guidance for New Yorkers trying to navigate housing, employment, small business loans, and much more. We've temporarily halted the collection of medical and student debt owed to the state of New York that is referred to my office for collection. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. My office and government in general has an important role to play, but we are not the only ones. Because COVID-19 has proven what we knew all along, that when the country is faced with a crisis or threat, Black and brown communities have the most to lose. We originally thought that this virus would affect all people from all walks of life equally, but we know now it's far from the truth. And that's why, now more than perhaps ever before, it's important groups such as Strive to get engaged and to stay engaged. Strive has always been an important resource for their graduates and students, and it quickly adapted to this new landscape during this pandemic. Its mission, to close the opportunity gap and serve people who face the greatest obstacles to employment, resonates especially well in this moment in time. At a time when unemployment, opportunity, and morale is lower than it has been in years, Strive is helping my beloved New York and cities all across the United States get back up and running. And so once again, I thank you for all that you do and implore you to keep up the phenomenal work. You are making our communities stronger. You are making our country stronger. Thank you, be well, and good night.
Strive's model depends on deep partnerships with companies who value untapped local talent like Strive graduates. Mount Sinai is not only one of those fantastic partners, but it's also the recipient of the 2020 Partnership Award. Strive and Mount Sinai's relationship began in 2015 when Strive tailored programs to address their hiring needs. Over the last 5 years, Mount Sinai has placed over 100 Strive graduates in positions with opportunities for advancement. Strive is grateful for dedicated community partners like Mount Sinai who help us change families and generations one individual at a time. So let's take a moment to hear from Strive graduate and Mount Sinai employee Aaron Tejeda and his mentor, boss, and Strive champion, Valerie Orellana, Systems Vice President of Human Resources, who helped hire him 5 years ago. I want to say that was a pretty good choice.
I have just been so impressed and proud of your amazing growth. And I think it all starts from Strive. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what brought you to Strive?
I just come out of college, and as most college students, I was looking for a job. I applied to several different positions in several different institutions, but I didn't receive anything, and I didn't get any call back. And then I had a mutual friend at the time, who introduced me to Strive. And then from there, he just started telling me a little bit about the program, and then I signed up for the class, and the rest, as we know, is history.
What do you think the biggest lesson you learned at Strive was?
So the biggest lesson that I did learn, which Strive calls it the 90-10 rule, which in common terms means that every situation that you're in, right, it's 90% how you react to the situation versus 10% the facts at hand of the situation, right? And that will forever be the takeaway that I've gotten from Strive. You're put in situations a lot of times that forces you to come out of your comfort zone, forces you to become that person that you know you're not and that everybody else knows that you're not. But your reaction is still on your hands, you know, and that's always in the back of my mind, you know, whenever we're dealing with candidates or we're dealing with distraught individuals, or even, you know, in our line of work where we're dealing with employees who have different situations.
I'm really interested to hear how Strive connected you to Mount Sinai and the opportunity that you've initially had with us.
So I was interning with employee health, you know, dealing with the flu shots, dealing with the incoming staff, scanning papers, you name it. And then from there, I met with the manager, and she said, would you be interested in a full-time position? I'm like, of course, you know, And then from there, I've been learning ever since. I haven't stopped learning. It really brought out skills in me that I didn't know that I had, especially when it comes to leadership qualities, being the voice of reason in a chaotic situation. But that was definitely something that I learned both from Strive, but on my journey through Mount Sinai.
You have been an amazing value to Mount Sinai. And when I first met you and looking at you today and talking with you, you're just a completely different person. This is the return on investment, right? The benefit of partnering with Strive and Mount Sinai is, number one, you get to create these modules from scratch with the leaders at Strive, and you get to create the competencies that we need to be successful at Mount Sinai. You literally get to create and create the cake with all the ingredients exactly to what we need. Strive finds the individuals from the community, which is really important to Mount Sinai, and they invest time and energy and really spend an enormous amount of time growing these individuals.
And to your point, definitely I wouldn't be the person that I am today without Strive. I definitely can't take all the credit nor all the glory. I thank you, Valerie, for the opportunity. And I also thank Strive for putting me in the path to success. It comes a point where you surprise yourself with your own growth.
Yeah.
And that's definitely, my story. It's organizations like Strive, it's individuals like yourself who open doors for these kind of success stories.
I think Strive's changed me too. Thank you so much on behalf of Dr. Kenneth Davis and the Mount Sinai Health Organization. Aaron and I are privileged to accept the Strive Partnership Award. Thank you. So proud of you.
Yes. Thank you all.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much, Strive, for this honor. I'm thrilled to be here virtually today and very proud to share this virtual stage with all of these amazing people. And I'm especially grateful that I'm being honored next to my dear friend, Lynn Lewis. In preparation for this event, I had the incredible opportunity to meet with a number of Strive graduates and hear their stories. What struck me perhaps most of all is the fact that all of them talked about how working with Strive helped them believe in themselves and what they could accomplish. I haven't faced anywhere close to the challenges that Strive students face, but I do know how it feels to lose faith in yourself. One of the most challenging times in my career was when I was a new CEO at a media agency. We had just lost a key account and we were fighting to save another. And then 3 of our largest accounts went up for review. And every day I asked myself why anyone believed that I could do the job. And I worried about what would happen when they all realized I was incapable. There was one particularly bad day where I was on my way to Ohio to have a conversation with yet another client who was unhappy with us. As I was trying to figure out what I was going to say to save the relationship, a close friend passed by my office and asked how I was. It wasn't good, and that became obvious when I burst into tears and confessed that I didn't think I could do the job. My friend got me cleaned up and put me back together, and I went about finishing up my day so I could take the last late flight out to Columbus. When I finally got to my hotel room, I was exhausted, and I had no idea how I was going to get myself recharged enough to handle the meeting the next day. I opened my suitcase to get my things out, and in it was a card and a simple present. I wish I still had the card, but I can still see the first line of it in my mind. It read, "There's nobody who can do a better job in this role than you." My friend from earlier in the day had stuck it in my suitcase, knowing that she needed to show me something in myself that I wasn't seeing. I thought of this story because that dear friend was Lynn Lewis, my co-honoree tonight. Thank you, Lynn, for that time and all the other times that reminded me to believe in myself. My point in telling you this story is that everyone needs somebody to help them see the glorious people they can be. And this is what Strive does. And this work is more important than ever because we are going through the kind of times that make it easy to lose faith in ourselves. Thank you all for your support tonight. And please join me in ensuring that Strive can continue to do this important work by texting to pledge whatever you can give. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. I am so excited to be here, albeit virtually, to celebrate and help accelerate Strive's critical mission to create professional opportunities and mobility for communities in need. I am deeply honored to be recognized at tonight's gala alongside my colleague and dearest friend, Kasha Cacy. It means so much to me. I was first introduced to Strive by my great friend and mentor and Strive's co-chair, Daryl Lee, who invited me to attend the Women's Empowerment Luncheon honoring Wenda Harris-Millard 5 years ago. Daryl knows me well, so he knew how much Strive's mission and work would resonate with me, particularly as we've been on a journey together focused on diversity, equity, and belonging at UM for many years. I was so incredibly inspired at that luncheon, where I not only learned about Strive as an organization, but after hearing from the students and their journeys with Strive, I immediately knew we wanted to get involved. From that moment, UM's commitment to Strive was solidified. Since then, many of my fellow UMers and I have had the great privilege of working with Strive students and attending their exceptional programs over the years. We've had the opportunity to sit in on workshops to give feedback on Strive's student professional introductions, or personal pitches, as they were called. We've worked with the Strive team on supporting their training needs, and last year at UM's Impact Day, which is our annual day of service, a group of UMers worked with the students on presentation and interview skills. Every single time I came away deeply inspired by the students I've met and their remarkable drive and ambition. While I've certainly faced challenges in my own career, they are in absolutely no way comparable or as formidable as the obstacles that these students have faced and then overcome with the support of Strive and their own strength, determination, and intelligence. Early in my career, I was often the only woman in the room. My presumed role was to fetch coffee and take notes. The lack of gender balance was what I noticed the most. What I failed to notice, regrettably, was the lack of color in the room. Today, that's all I notice. I'm happy to say that we've made great progress in terms of gender representation at UM. Our global CEO and my boss and friend Eileen Kiernan is one of a few female global CEOs in the business world, and our top 5 markets are run by women. Unfortunately, our progress in terms of diverse representation has not been as substantial. But as UM's CMO and my friend Deirdre Smalls-Landau says, it's a journey, one that we are deeply committed to and candidly need to accelerate. From any angle you look at it, a more diverse, more inclusive workplace is not only the right thing to do, it's good for business, for creativity, for innovation, and importantly, for the future. It's what makes Strive's mission so imperative and why we remain so committed to it. Thank you again for this great honor. And a special thank you to Daryl and John, my Strive co-chairs. I hope you will all please join me in supporting Strive's mission by donating this evening. Thank you again, and good night.
Hello, I'm Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance-Bottoms, and I'd like to just say congratulations to this year's Gala honorees, Kasha, Cacy, Lynn Lewis, and Mount Sinai, for supporting Strive's work to drive systemic change and enhance economic opportunity for their students. Thank you also to Strive's graduates, the hidden heroes who have provided essential services during the COVID-19 pandemic. And finally, congratulations to Strive students across the nation for their commitment to virtual learning and empowering themselves through career training. We are so excited that Strive is opening its virtual doors in Atlanta. We share your passion for offering pathways to sustainable careers for people seeking better lives for themselves and their families. Our administration was proud this summer to launch our One Atlanta Economic Mobility, Recovery, and Resilience Plan. This plan is an extension of our vision to build an affordable, resilient, and equitable Atlanta. As we recover from this pandemic, we're grateful to partners like Strive, and we are so proud to welcome you to Atlanta and look forward to partnering with you to help with our initiatives, but also to help bring your collective vision to life.
The best way to replicate the power of what we've built in New York City is to set up a new site in a city that wanted our model, Atlanta. This year, Strive is proud to launch Strive Atlanta, our first ever Strive-operated site outside of New York City. We are excited to bring Strive to Atlanta, in a city that believes in fostering economic growth. We're ready to play a role because a zip code should not be the only factor that determines success. Despite the growth of the city, Atlanta experiences significant income inequality and remains the lowest among major U.S. cities in terms of upward mobility and individuals facing poverty.
I have been asked before, why Atlanta? There's no other city where Strive is needed, where income disparity is so clear. We have a literal divider line across our city, as I would call it, the tale of two cities. City one with opportunity and city two with need. And I believe Strive is a critical bridge to marry the two. My philosophy in serving Strive students is to do it in partnership with the city. We're obviously focused on workforce, training, and employment, but we recognize that residents have a host of support needs, and we're here to work as a conduit to connect them to it. Our goal is simple: graduate 350 residents within our first 3 years of operations. Graduates will be on a proven road to success for themselves professionally and for their families long term.
I want you to know that when you're part of Strive, you're part of a collective, you're part of a supportive unit that goes beyond just getting jobs.
This is like the perfect opportunity for me to advance from where I was working at.
The reason why I chose Strive is to sharpen my skill set.
But it is good to have yourself more marketable. So that's the huge reason why I'm taking it.
I am ready to take the next step to do something great.
Join us in strengthening our new Atlanta home by donating or getting involved.
What a wonderful evening we have had tonight. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us. You know, this virtual format has allowed for such an inclusive evening of supporters and staff, graduates, families. We can feel the love from the full Strive community. And congratulations to Kasha, Lynn, and Mount Sinai for their dedication to Strive and their students, and to those of you who just participated in our Text to Pledge. Thank you so much. Every gift, no matter the size, helps Strive to thrive. So you see what I did there, right? I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay, I'm gonna stop now before you have a cow. Oh my God, this is out of control. What is going on right now? Okay. All right, thank you to our generous sponsors who make it possible for Strive to continue serving students virtually and equip them to empower themselves and their futures. Thank you to Strive trainers and support staff in all 12 of our cities for keeping us thriving in an unprecedented time. Thank you to the Strive students. Seriously. You guys are dedicated. You're finding your true voice. You're carrying it out into the world. You are about to change the trajectory of your life and thereby changing the path and the course of the world. Believe it or not, I am not being hyperbolic. That is how serious what we do here is. I hope you've enjoyed a moment of inspiration here with me and the entire Strive family. If you're an alum, I hope you're proud seeing the birth of new Strive alum like yourself who are doing big things, great things, because when you do something for your family, you do something for the world. See how I came back to that? Because that's how it really works. You're all a part of our community, and together we can strive for our next chapter as we seek equity for all. And by the way, the whole program is free at zero cost to the students. And as far as I'm concerned, that is awesome. I'm Chuck Nice. Thank you guys so much.
From all of us at Strive, let me express our deep gratitude for your support.
Thank you for supporting Strive.
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 Peace, love, and blessing. Strive is for life.